It's Charles, a Tactical Gun Review. The little wild hog hunting tips, I guess. So I read all the time on the various forums, hey, I'm going hog hunting, and looking for tips. The number one tip: find a hog wallow. You may have heard that referenced. Well, this is what one is. And in our case, it's a clay-based mud. An area that's got a lot of clay in the soil, and it holds water. And you'll notice on these trees, what we call rub marks. That's where the hogs have been down in the mud, and they get up and they rub on the sides of the trees. I mean, this place is this is classic hog wallow. You can see where they've been here just rooting up. You also see a lot of corn. So we basically we came and we knew this place was here, tucked up in the woods, and went out and put a bunch of corn, a whole bag of corn around here, including throwing it down in the mud and actually into the water, so it takes them longer to find it. You don't want to dump, 50-pound bag of corn, right on the dry ground where they can easily get to it and vacuum it all up, and it's gone. You can take a post hole digger and dig some holes around and bury it. That's a really good idea because it holds them longer. Put out the corn like we have here. We have it down in the water, so it takes them longer to find it, and they will find it, and they'll be around longer. And anyway, one of the things we kind of came across this. We're out deer hunting and came across some game trails that had downed logs, and across those downed logs was the same, like on that tree right there, that mud. And obviously where pigs had been in the wallow, were doing the game trails, and rubbed the mud on those logs off their belly as they went across it. So yeah, I mean, this is textbook, about as good as you can get of a spot. It's thick in the woods. We have, depending upon which way the wind is blowing, we have a couple different entrance points. Always want to walk the wind in your face. If the pigs are down eating, a lot of times if you come across them, if they're busy eating, you'll hear them squealing, and you walk the wind in your face, you usually can get pretty close. Especially if you have night vision, then you get really close, and then that makes it super fun. But anyway, that's Charles with Tactical Gun Review, a little hog hunting trip tips from Central Texas. Well, we're back at the same hog wallow showed you earlier, where we put out a bunch of corn yesterday, and it's gone. There was a bunch right in here, and it's just got vaporized. You can see here where they've dug all that out. That was not there yesterday. All that area there, yeah, yep. So this is definitely definitely came through here and tore it up. Well, you like what we said would happen. So just got to be here when they are, and I'm sure they came through in the middle of the night last night, and we just weren't here. So if we keep baiting this area, then it's just a matter of catching them. Anyway, that shows you how it works. Bye.